Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm down at my allotment again. I'm just gonna be doing some general planting. I've got some seeds what I want to put in. As you can see, my corn, some of them survived, but I need to put in some more in the gap, so I'm just going to put some seeds in and see what happens. And I've got some French beans to put in as well. Only a couple survived and they're looking very dry, so I know I've got to replace them. My butter beans, some are surviving but they're looking worse for wear. And that's how it goes at an allotment. You just have to keep on top of everything. I don't know, I'm hoping that I haven't got ants, because I'm starting to see some big ants walking around. So I'm just hoping that isn't the case. I'm gonna lift this up and then try and get some, see if I've got any corn seeds what I can put in between the gaps. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, so I've got some corn in seeds in already. So I'm just filling up these other trenches. I've just made trenches, so I'm just dropping the seeds in there randomly. I don't know if they're going to grow or not, because I don't have luck with corn. Like I was saying, dropping them in, covering them over. Then I'm going to give them a good watering afterwards. Putting them about ½ an inch down. You can see I watered this yesterday morning, believe it or not. And that's how free draining this soil is, really dry still. So with corn I'm just planting them in rows for now. If I need to prick them out later, then I've got another trench to dig here as well. This is a mixture of different corn seeds. I think the one what I'm using now is Swift. I've used earlies and sweet ones. Got some more down here somewhere. This is a Swift. So I'm just going to get these in. And then when I get these in, I'm going to be doing some climbing greens, see if those sprout. Don't know what's wrong with them this year. I just cannot get any peas to sprout. I put them in propagators, put them in pots and everything. So my last trial now is to put the seeds directly into the ground and see if any come. So that's what I'm going to be doing after, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, so I've got a mixture of French beans. I've got a Cobra, a Blauhide, but there's 3 different French beans. So I'm just going to put them where I lost the other ones. Just trying to see where my rows are. As you know, as gardeners, you plant everything, don't expect everything to grow. I don't, but the one I watch a channel on my YouTube, Emma, she always makes me laugh, because she always says, when I go back I'm expecting everything to be dead. But don't expect everything to be dead. You just plant, that's all you can do, and just hope for the best. That's all I do. Yeah, I lost a lot of plants due to the cold. That's all you can do, is just go around and replace everything. Trying to mix these, I don't care what goes in where. If these sprout, then I've got a netting and then all that what I can put up through the structure. So that's a mixture of different French beans. That's 1 row down. So I'm just going to fill that in. Then I'm going to water this in afterwards and just hope for the best. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. So I've got the netting and everything ready for these when they start running. as you know, everything's behind because of the cold mornings what we were having, but now everything's starting to come back now. So I'm just making a trench and then just dropping them in, a mixture of different French beans seeds. Then I'm going to give this a good soaking before I go. So I've got that one more row. I don't know what happened there. It looks like a bird was having a fight or something got caught there, but so it goes. I've got some Blue Lake Cobra, and I'm sure I had another one. This is dwarf French beans. I'm gonna put some of these in and see what happens. This is a dwarf one, so I know that it's at the back. Just drop the seeds in and then just cover that over lightly. So sorry if the videos seem a bit long, but I'm just trying to show you what we're doing, how we're getting on and everything like that. What I might do, put in another row. I've left this area just in case I get any potted ones, then I can put them in around. So I'm just going to put in another row of the dwarf ones. As you can see, this dirt is so hard. Although manure and everything's been through it throughout the season, it's still hard. Drop some seeds in. Just hope for the best. Gonna need some more. So I'm gonna do this and then I'll be back with you in a minute. That's just a couple of jobs what's out of the way. Right everyone, so I've got my beans in and everything. I was gonna do something else, but it looks like one of the plants what I was meant to bring down, it looks like I must have left it on the windowsill. So I've got my chocho here. So as you can see, it's starting to run now. So I'm just trying to figure out which way is the best way to tie this on so that it gets a grip onto the pole. I'm just tying it on with some thing, just so that it grows up straight. Because see there, that one's growing. Now this one's bushing out. I want it to go up and over, because I'm going to put some more. The netting's going to go up here as well, so it's got the arbor to grow on, or if not then I'll get some more of these slats and put the slats more things so that they get to do what they do. Right, these are my lettuces. You can see they're starting to come through now. My potato buckets with my daughters, she had some potatoes and I put them in there, so they're starting to come through. My tomatoes are still okay, and then my other ones behind are doing all right now. So we're getting there. So in this bag I lost the sweet potatoes what's in there, but I've still got more slips, so I'm going to be putting some more in there. You can see these are the root system what's on them. So if you get slips from me, you know that I make sure that everyone's got their, can see how much root system. These are Brazilians. When you put them in a jar and you don't attend to them for a while, then you get all the roots what's tangling up together. You just have to take your time and untangle it. You can see you've got all the red runners in it already. As you can see, these was on my windowsill as little slips, so you can see how much they've run. So what I'll do, just take off these yellowing leaves, or any leaves what you don't see. So I'm going to put two Brazilians in here. Or you can see the dirt is got watered yesterday. You can see that dirt is just as dry as a bone. Don't press down on them, just lightly put them in. I could put 3 in this bag, it's a 56 litre bag. I don't know why this dirt is so dry. It got watered, well watered yesterday, so just going to put that down in there. Make sure all the root system's there. Just lightly cover that in. I've got a couple of Jamaican ones. As you can see, got nice root systems on them. Got nice growth on them. So I'm just going around checking what needs replacing. Even the little one gets roots, so put that back in the water. So I've got one brewery gourd in that big, I think it's about a 40 or 50 litre pot. So I'm going to be putting one of these Jamaican ones in on the other side of it. So it's got some company. 2 in there and 2 in here. So this pot's only got 1. You can see this was just watered yesterday. You can see it's a bit damp, but not damp enough. So just going to cover that in like that, and then watered it in afterwards. So I'm going to check in my greenhouse if I need to put any replacements in there. As you can see, they're all starting to run now. You can see how much these are the brewery gourds. You have to watch for these weeds. These are Etos. Got the white sweet potato in there. These are Jamaicans, those are Jamaicans, and those are the brewery gourds. Got my okras in here. I've got to come in here in a minute when we finish and get all this grass. It just gets on my nerves. I've got 3 in this one. I've got 4 Jamaican ones in here. These are white. This is Bam Bam, Eto. This is a brewery gourd. You can see the brewery gourds are the ones what's gonna take over in here. You can see how much growth that's put on. So maybe one should have just gone in there, but it don't matter. I think this is a Brazilian in this one. Got 3 in there, so they're just starting to come. The 2 melons what you saw me plant last time, I put them in here, so that needs watering. We've got my physalis in this one, my papaya. These are my okras what I replanted because I lost a lot of those. I've got ginger in this one. Can't remember what I've got in this one now. This to pot as well. These are my sugar canes, and I've got to repot these, so I'm going to do that. You can see my melon. This has got loads of flowers on it, so I'm just leaving that there. I'm not going to disturb it. And then my conservatory is just dripping like mad. Got one of these buckets. I don't know if I should plant these singly, because they said that this is for outdoor, and I don't know whether to put it up there or leave it in there for a while. I had some of these before and they didn't make it. You can see they've got long roots, so I'm going to just drop that in there and just pat that down. I don't know what they're like for transplanting, but that's sugar cane. You can see I didn't know that the roots was that long in there. They need to be separated and potted. So when I finish now, everything's going to get a good watering. So I'm just doing them like this, and then if they take off, then what I'll do, I'll just transfer them to the ground, or see how to transfer them up to the top somewhere there where my pumpkins are. So you see that I'm planting everything for you. We're getting as much different plants as I can. got some other things coming, so just keep watching and you'll see what they are. I'm going to put some of this around it to keep the tops moist. This is koi, so I'm going to go up to the shop in a minute and see if they've got any more compost, because I need some compost as well. Right, so that's my sugar cane. So I'm going to go up to the shop now and see if it's open or not, and if not, then I'll have to leave it till the next video. But I want to get as much done as I can today, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, so I've just been down to the shop, but it looks like it's still closed. So what I've got all these plants what I got yesterday. You can see got some roses, some rhododendrons, a couple of magnolias, and I've got these to find spaces to put in. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'll be back with you in a minute. I've dug one hole, and in this one I'm going to be putting magnolia. Don't know how big these get, but I got these yesterday. I got them very cheap. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me, so I'm not telling you. But I got them really cheap. When I say cheap, I mean nearly next to nothing. So, gonna put some manure in the hole. Gonna put this down in there. Now I want it facing that way so it's not going over my neighbours. And I'm gonna just backfill it with some fillet. You can see this grass is a pain in the neck. So what I'm planting these for is, as they grow with the allotment, they're perennials. So what happens is I'll have them here all the time, attract the bees and that and help to pollinate where it needs to. So that's one I've got in, which is a magnolia. I don't think I need to stick it up. I'm just gonna tread that in a bit. I don't think I need to tread that in. Got a rhododendron there. Got a couple of fuchsias what was growing here. Got a couple of plants what was growing there, which is a fuchsia what's got a couple of buds on it. That one's dried out. No, it's almost dried out. Don't think this place is getting enough water because the soil is really dry. That one I put some of koi around the root to keep it moist. Gonna move this barrow out of the way. Gonna put another one there. Right, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so what I'm doing now, I'm just picking out my spinach and my chard. So this is my second picking of my chard and spinach. So I've still got some more where they've bolted. I'm picking out the middle stems just to give them I don't want them to go to seed, I just want them to be sending out the side leaves. So there's a lot in here. My sprouting broccoli, you can see, starting to sprout, and it looks like it's going to seed as well. Don't know why. Looks like some of it's going to seed, but I'll have to keep an eye on that. Right, so I'm gonna get a bag, put this in. If you like what you're seeing, please remember to like, share and subscribe. I've got a few of my flower plants in. I've still got some more there what I need to put in. I'm a bit tired at the moment and my back as well, so I don't want to overdo it and then cause problem later on. So I'm going to get a bag and put these in, and then I'll be, so remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment in the comment section. I will get back to you on them. If you like the videos, what you're seeing, just let me know. If there's anything what you want to see us do or plant, just drop us a line and we'll see if we can get hold of it still. We're in the planting season now, so things are more available than there were before, so I'll just getting everything together, getting the plot planted up, getting flowers in so that the bees are happy. If I need any pollinators, I know that the bees are and the plants are there for that purpose. So all I've got to do now is give everything a good water and then I'm almost ready to go. So I'll see you all on the next one. So you take care and happy gardening to all of you. Thank you for watching.